Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in the Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in Spring Hill, Florida, and I'm ecstatic because our dog just escaped out the gate and came back and waited instead of getting hit by a car. Yay! Anyway, these are my colors, and the orange is Hobby Lobby, Master's Touch. So is the dioxazine purple. This is dioxazine purple with iridescent pearl fine in it from Golden to make it shimmery. This is a cobalt blue, I'm not sure. I think this is a color shifting folk art that I added some more blue to, and it's both turquoisey blue and purpley. And this is my Venetian blue from Modern Masters. Modern Masters is this one. Master's Touch is the Hobby Lobby brand. This is an Arteza Golden Hour, which is very shimmery pearl, which is a lot like gold, but not really. Wonder what that is. Okay, maybe it's a marble. Anyway, this is green gold. That is turquoise. I'm imagining flash, which reminds me this is also a purple flash. Those are all color shifts from folk art. This is the Venetian blue with Anita's white metallic in it, mixed into it. And this is a turquoise that is probably a Master's Touch with a lot of iridescent pearl fine from Golden in it. So what I'm going to do is throw those colors into a container, and then as I go I am probably also, and I have some folk art gloss black and acrylic enamel. I'm going to throw some of that in. This is a Deco Art Americana 24 karat gold, and this is my shovel, and that is my reservoir. And now that I see my Anita's pearl, I like to put that in the bottom because it's inexpensive and I like what it does to things. And I'm going to start with what I want to see, and I'm going to make a tree. Just one, maybe, I think. I like the pearl, the metallic from Anita's, because regular white house paint and Artist Loft acrylic in the bulk size from Michael's, it interferes with my colors. So I'm hoping to scoop this out, and if I see what I like, and I have, yeah, brain cramp, I can see it in my mind. That is from Color Art. Why am I having a brain cramp? It's the flower. I have orchids. I have orchids, all kinds of orchids. They used to bloom in Maine. They don't bloom for me in Florida. Well, they do kind of, but not really. So I think I'm going to keep going with the... That's an emerald green color shifting from folk art. It used to be called minty green. And I'm probably going to use a whole bunch more greens. We'll see. I want some orange in there too. I want all the colors in there basically. And I can add colors after. Like, I know for a fact that this Venetian blue will often sink. And you watch what happens when I throw that orange in there. It just turns up the volume on everything. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to use my shovelfuls of color for everything and anything. I'm going to throw a little rogue element in there. I'm going to throw, I have very little left of this Mysterious, but I like how dark it is. And I also have some Prussian blue. And I'm going to go back again and add some of this purple that I don't even see this purple in there. So it's a perfect time to add it. Let's add a bunch. Is that a lump or a bubble? It's a bubble. So there's some more of my gold. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm sort of expecting that I'm going to tip. I want to do a ribbon pour on the bottom. I have an 18 by 24 inch canvas. And I want to grab a shovel full of paint, scrape off the bottom. Grab some more colors I like the look of. I've never done exactly this before, and I'm kind of excited to try it. Now, I kind of think a lot of times less is more as far as less colors go. I need I didn't put any enamel in there, and I need an edge catcher from my stack and I would prefer it be long. There we go. I finally worn a bunch of these out. They're not as pretty as they used to be, but this will serve my purposes quite well, I think. I wish I could get the sunlight. I gotta learn to tip with my other hand, I think. Tip in the other direction, maybe. I twice primed this canvas black, and I did it, both of them today. My spatula makes such a nice thin coat of paint that as long as the fan is going in the room, I don't seem to have too much trouble. I need to become left-handed. Maybe not. So, who knows what's going to happen with this. I'm really thinking I wish I had some copper, and I feel paint under my thumb. Oh no. Stop that. Well, fresh prime canvases are hard to fix your mistakes, but I'm going to grab some copper if I can find it. I've got some bronze. I've got some copper. I think it was Extreme Sheen. Otherwise, I don't know. And I want some black or dark purple. Yeah, I'll do the dark purple. And I'm going to tip that what I call the wrong way first and then the right way, because I want some solid colors in there. What did I just do with my edge catcher? I kind of need the bottom to be a little more uneven, and I'm really not hard and fast. My rules are not hard and fast right now, since this is something I haven't done before exactly like this. I still want some black, and I don't think it needs to be the enamel this time. And I'm spending way too long on my bottom. I know you can't see that easily. I'm just going to let it all go down. And I probably, because I'm trying to show you by shining the light from the window on this, I'm probably going to scrape it right off and put it back on after I finish flowing it across, if I can even flow it across anymore. Well, I'm a little clumsy at this right now. And my bottles are definitely in the way because I'll have a larger canvas than usual. And hopefully you can see some of that. And I'm going to grab my spatula and take my colors. Just put them right on there. I really could grab a little more of my shovel paint and just add some texture. Hey, that's cool. I've never done that before. I like that. I got bubbles. Bubbles mean it's time to use a torch. I think I made bubbles when I bounced my shovel across. I want to bounce my shovel some more. That was really cool. I think I'm also in danger of making some mud if I'm not careful. But I like the shapes. That's so neat. I'm going to put a little bit of... I'm going to use a little more paint. I'm getting a lot nervous about how this tree is going to work out. And I'm just sort of using my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula to put some texture in there. So what am I going to do for the trunk? I'm going to just grab colors that I like from my dish. There may have to be more trees. Okay, so here goes nothing. just dribbles and rivulets of colors, and then more colors. I think that torch is going to get knocked over if I don't move it right now. And what else? Because I can squeeze bottle more colors in. And I can for sure use my shovel to create the illusion of branches or vines or whatever I want. And I've been looking forward to playing this game. Although I do wish I had another, that's pretty cool. I'm good with that. I might do some more of that. So there's some more blue, some more purple. I might have to put some, I like that gold now and I don't really see any of it, but I like the gold in there too. The orange just makes everything pop so nicely. So I'm just over here adding all the same colors I had, hopefully in the correct order, and probably thumping on the table. And I will finish up with that orchid. And I just want to make a bigger tree. And maybe some dioxazine purple, where'd it go? Well, there's the purple flash. Well, it's going to be a much bigger tree at this point. Yeah, it's a very stylized tree, as you can easily tell. I don't need to tell you that, I'm pretty sure. I'm being as redundant as possible. I'm going to grab my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula and maybe a little gold. Or maybe a little golden hour. That torch is just dying to get knocked over. Well, it's going to throw a shadow there. Alright. I'm finding a place. I really am. Let's do a little more of that, a little more of this, a little more of that, a little more of this, and finish up with, I was going to scrape out the shovel. I'm holding my #1 Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. I thought I was going to scrape up my shovel, and I kind of still am. I definitely want to put some dribbles around. I also want to use what's in my shovel. The gold is great down the edge of the tree. To add moonlight, because it's definitely not sunlight at this point. So that's pretty cool. It's very simple for me. So pardon me for saying that, because I'm pretty sure it's probably not very simple for most people. But it was fun. I love you guys. There's over 91,000 of you, or I'm like short 50 from 91,000 right at this exact moment. So I'm just dipping in my spatula to my shovel. Putting it down. I don't know how much further I want to go. I could blow that around, but I don't really want to. I like the randomness of the colors. So I should probably torch again right after I scrape off every last bit of colorful paint on my shovel, which is less colorful and still metallic, so that's okay. I'll be okay with that. Now I really could, if I wanted to, throw a few green areas in, which is okay with me. I think. I like. And that's kind of neat. I like that idea. I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures, which means that I can leave my paint heavy, or I could let it shift a little, or I could actually make a whole nother shovelful and put it right up at the top and fill that space up somewhat, which is sounding very interesting to me right now, because I just let this become a problem and I want to put it up above and tip it so it goes down. I don't know if that's a good idea either, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. I can always unify it with something else. I'm going to let that maybe a little more orchid. I know there's all kinds of beautiful colors hiding in there. If I don't find these appealing because they're too solid. Wow, I used up my whole 17 minutes. So, please like my video by giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you watch longer, it's a big assistance to me. I'm going to put some stars in my sky. I'm going to probably touch up my fingerprints, which I wish I'd been a lot more careful about. I probably don't need to worry too much about that. I'm going to try and turn this around in a second. But I want to tell you guys there's Teespring clothing under the video, and if you'd like to be of assistance to help me keep my channel going, then it's really nice if you shop my links, and I have Amazon link. I'm an affiliate. It's underneath the link tree, and the link tree is underneath the video, and when you shop the Amazon link, you help me out at no particular added cost to you, but it helps me buy art supplies eventually, and that helps me make videos. So if you are appreciative of the videos and you shop the Amazon link, it's a big help. What else should I tell you? Community board has tomorrow's video on it. I have over 1,600 videos, and they're in all playlists and created playlists. And you can find them by topic and genre. If you guys have a question, you always feel free to ask me. I will get back to you as soon as I can. My email address is below the Linktree link, wherever that happens to be, under the video. And if you use it, you can inquire with the hashtag from a video about purchasing an artwork from me. I do sell my artwork, or inquiring about a class, or even asking me questions, okay too. Just feel free. Yeah, it's simple and fun. Well, no, simple for me. It's a dribble tree. I don't know if it's really simple. I keep saying it's simple. I'm sorry. I need to turn that around so you guys can see it. Hopefully you can see it. You can probably only see a portion of it. I still need to torch. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the bottom. I mean, I could definitely do something if I wanted to. I got 1 minute left to tell you guys thank you for all the donations that have helped keep me painting so far. If you would like to be a supporter of the studio and the production of videos, look for the PayPal or Patreon icons. PayPal is preferable on my YouTube channel header, or on the links below the link tree. If you do make a donation to help keep the studio rolling, you will see on the end screen video, the exhibition video, what that month's prizes are, and be automatically included as a potential drawing winner. There are never very many people contributing. Not to say I don't appreciate the people who are. Thank you so much for doing so. But the odds of you winning are actually less than 1 in 30. And usually less than 1 in 20. But I might have a lucky month, you never know. So yeah, I'm painting upside down again because I've got paint in my container and I hate wasting it, and it's just so cool to use it up. So take care of each other, take care of yourselves. What did I forget? Everything. Fans and collectors, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery appreciation groups,